Hello, my name is Stephen Meadows. My academic background is in '88. I graduated from high school, went to U of H, didn't do so well. Got a job, started working with as a surveyor, party chief, not party chief, but rodman. Worked my way up to party chief. Then started working as a tech because they needed some work in the office. I was encouraged to get a degree so that I could take the test for an RPLS, and therefore that's where I'm at. I am currently working for a company called Landtech. They started back in '85 and have steadily grown and become one of the larger survey and engineering firms in Houston and the state. My job was basically a survey tech. That's what my job is now. I take the data that is given to me from the field crews, which we have 7, 3 on, actually 10, 3 on contract, and 7 that are currently employed by Landtech. We take that data and reduce it down and generate data that's sent to the CAD department so that it can be drafted. Some of the data is found monumentation, which is then given to the RPLS so that they can check to make sure that against the deed sketches that what was found is actually what is of record. I worked on many different projects, anywhere from hike and bike trails, bike lanes, topographic surveys for the state of Texas, the Houston Ship Channel Bridge over that's on Beltway 8. They're going to demo it and then rebuild it. And I am the survey tech that has been assigned to that particular project, and I did quite a bit of work for that during my internship. I used a lot of concepts that were listed or shown in the classes and whatnot. Say, for instance, what helped me quite a bit to understand what I was doing was I ran level reductions for digital level reductions that used a chi-square test to confirm that it was within a certain level of accuracy, one first order, second order, third order, and whatnot. Without learning how to do that, I was doing it before, but I didn't know why I was doing it. I had an idea why it was being done, but I didn't know how to do it. I was taught how to do it, and then I'm sitting there applying this now, going, this makes more sense. There's many different how would I want to speak? There are many different field practices that I had already been using in my career that were reinforced through the different courses that I took to help me confirm that I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is a normal thing, as opposed to just somebody telling me, hey, go over there and take a shot over there, I need to go do this. I was learning in learning why I was doing it, and how the data was being reduced, to how things were being done, why were they being done, and it helped solidify the information that I'd already learned. Now, my degree is GIS, and I am the last student that was online student. I started in 2014. It's now August 2018. I should be graduating in 2019. Working at home, using just WebEx to get my data, my lectures, using Blackboard. It was a different journey. Let's put it that way. A journey than going to school in person. It took me a while to figure out how things were going to be working, but I figured it out fairly quick. And it helped that I had a background in this particular subject. I didn't know much about GIS, which I've taken away quite a bit. My drafting of maps and things are more geared towards the visual presentation more than it was before, because I now know that the differences in the way the eye approaches a map or looks at a map and the data that you perceive, which was taught to me through visualization 1 and 2. It helped in learning this stuff to help me take the test. It's not necessarily a geodetic degree, but the courses will allow me to take the test with the courses I've already taken, so that if there was a question about taking one thing or another, I had the accreditation to go ahead and take the test. I just got to apply. My overall experience was pretty much what it's been for the last 14 months. Get up, go to work, come home, rinse and repeat. It helped the fact that I was already working there, because I already knew the procedures that I needed to do, and I was able to help other interns because they didn't know the procedures, and I was taught, and I was teaching them how to do those procedures. I really wish that some software, and that may be because of my degree plan, I really would have liked to seen some more teachings on software packages, so that you can reduce data. Instead of sending it off to Opus, you can reduce the GPS data, and you don't have to worry about waiting or making it so that the Opus website can get you what you want, and it's a little bit faster if you do it yourself. So it would have been nice to be able to be taught some of that information, but of course that takes license and cooperation with the manufacturers of different software packages, which may not be available at this time. But the learning of the packages really wasn't all that difficult. If a 48-year-old man could do it, then some kid coming out of high school or whatever, shouldn't take them that long to figure this out. I've been more happy with being a surveyor, and I would have really wish that I have done this much sooner, possibly as a major when I was in school. I've been doing this roughly 25 years now, and if I would have had my degree, or if I would have taken the test whenever it was your field work was grandfathered in, I could have already been a RPLS. But the fact that I've been given this opportunity to take this course online, and with the help of Dr. Jefferson and others, helped me finalize this thing. It's really helped me out quite a bit, and I've learned more than what I'd already known. And I think that if you really stick around with it and do what you need to do with this data, with the information that they're giving you, you should be able to continue your dreams or aspects, or just jobs in particular, in the future. Thank you.